Hello, guys. Welcome to Football Fandom UK. Hope you guys doing well today. Welcome to the show. Quick one tonight, as we're into a new month tomorrow, so we'll be hitting it hard again tomorrow. But for tonight, just a short show to do the next round of the cup with your predictions. If you don't come into the chat, if you're popping in after we've finished the stream, then just leave your predictions in the comments section if you are involved, one of the members in the group or in the league table, should I say. Just drop your score predictions in the comments below if you miss the live stream. So we have the fifth round going on, guys. Obviously, as you can see, the tables on the screen. Just put it together for you guys to enjoy the bit of friendly competition. We're obviously testing this one out. We tested one out. We tested a predictions league out. Obviously, in the not last summer, the summer before, I think it was. Or I might be losing track. But we did try it out. Was it the Euros? I think it was. So this is the second time we've tried out a predictions league. Obviously, we did the last round. We're doing the last 16, and I will do my best to do the quarterfinals and the semi-finals as well. But yeah, as I say, this is the round of 16. So the ties are Villa v Cardiff, Forest v Ipswich, Newcastle v Brighton, Preston v Burnley, Man United v Fulham, and Crystal Palace v Millwall. Bournemouth v Wolves, and Manchester City v Plymouth. So 8 games to predict. Stevie is with us. Stevie saying hi, Gaz and chat. How's it going, Stevie? Welcome to the show. Thank you for making yourself available tonight, mate. I know you're busy, but I do appreciate the support in the background. You are an absolute diamond, mate. Thank you. Jack is with us. Jack saying, all right, Gaz, how you doing, Jack? Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're well. Hope you've had a good day and a good week going into the weekend. I know you're going to football tomorrow and on Sunday. I know you remember you saying that earlier in the week. So I hope you have a safe journey and get some good games to watch. So welcome to the show, Jack. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. So yeah, as you can see, Jack, you're sitting fourth in the table. I hope you like seeing your club's badge on the Fandom in the predictions league. Obviously, I'm not doing so well. At least I'm not bottom though. Jamie's bottom. Obviously, Ben and Billy joint top at the moment, with Pitchside just below them on 1 point. Jack sitting 2 points off the top, and obviously I'm 5 points off the top. Is it 5 or 4? Yeah, sorry, 4 points off the top, and Jamie is 7 points off the top. So hopefully do better in the next round. Jack is saying, yep, both away games. One in Essex, one in Newcastle. Well, as I say, safe journey. I know you told us you're travelling all the way to Newcastle. So hopefully you have a safe journey up there, mate. That'll be a long trip back home. So hope you get a good result, or at least a good performance from Brighton, travelling all that way to go to an away game. Yep, welcome, as I say, Jack. Right, so the first game we are going to be starting with is going to be Villa v Cardiff. I've been toying with this one. For me, I'm thinking Villa going to win this one. And Villa just really in form at the moment, and they're at home as well. So I think home advantage is going to count for Villa. Cardiff have been okay. They've been scrapping this season. They've had some reasonably decent results in the cup actually, because they knocked out Sheffield United away from home. So I don't think we can underestimate Cardiff, but I just think Villa will be too strong for them unless Villa play a really stupidly weakened team. But I can't see them doing that with it being the last 16 of the competition. I think now they'll start to take it more seriously, and I expect that Villa will put out a strong team for this one. Jack is saying hopefully they join if just finished work. Yeah, well, obviously I've got a lot going on at the moment, Jack. I've got a lot of what lot. I'm overwhelmed to be honest with how much work I've got going on at the moment with different stuff with Fanden, obviously with personal stuff. I've got so much going on, so I didn't want to wait to stupid o'clock tonight because I've also got the thumbnails to make for the weekend games. So that's why I've got on early tonight for this one. So as I said at the top of the show, anybody that misses it that doesn't come in. I'm rambling on now, trying to just give people a chance to come in. But if you miss the stream, the live stream, then as I said at the top of the show, just drop your comments in the comments section and your predictions if you're involved in the table. Jack is saying 3-1 Villa. Do you know what? I was thinking the same thing, Jack. I was thinking exactly the same thing. I'm thinking Villa will be too strong for Cardiff, but I expect Cardiff will still get on the score sheet. So I'm agreeing with you there, mate. I think it will be 3-1 Villa. So, yeah. So, Jack. Where's Jack? Jack's going 3-1 Villa. So, let's stick that one in there. So, you know what to say, Jack? Great minds think alike, because I was thinking exactly the same thing. So, both of us going for the same prediction on that one, Jack. Let's hope we get that one right. Pitchside is with us. How you doing, Pitchside? Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're well. And a pleasure to have you with us. Hope you've had a good week. I'm looking forward to the weekend of football. Welcome to the show, mate. And Pitchside saying, "Oh, I'm doing all right in the table." Yeah, you're doing okay. Yeah, only a point off the top. Not bad start to the prediction table for you, mate. And I hope you're liking seeing your club's badge on Fanden. Obviously, I could just put your names on, but I thought you guys would like seeing your club badges at the side of your name. Obviously, especially for you guys with obviously Pitchside supporting a Northern Irish club. We've not got a chance to cover any Northern Irish football yet, and obviously Jack supporting a non-league club. So I thought you guys would like seeing your club badges on Fandom. Hope you do. Jack is saying hi, Pitchside. Drop predictions, mate. Thank you, Jack. Yeah, we're going for the Villa one first, Pitchside. So yeah, Pitchside's giving us a prediction there. So thank you, Jack. Jack saying Villa Cardiff tonight at Villa. Yeah, yeah, that one's tonight, isn't it? So, which is exactly why I've come on now, so you guys could get your predictions on before that game kicks off. So, Pitchside is saying 2-0 to Villa. So, Pitchside there, 2-0 to Villa. Awesome, thank you, mate. I've got your prediction in there. So 2-0 Villa. It's an interesting one. You're not expecting Cardiff to score. I was just saying a minute ago that Cardiff, I was quite impressed with the way that we covered. I think we covered it on the channel when they played Sheffield United, and I was quite impressed with them actually. They looked pretty strong in that one, so I expect Cardiff to score. But as I was just saying to Jack, then I think Villa will just be too strong for them. So I've gone for 3-1. Jack's gone for 3-1, and obviously Pitchside, you've gone for 2-0, mate. Good shout. Pitchside saying, yeah, Gaz, I like that badge feature. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that. Glad you like it. It is extra work to do it, but like I say, I thought you guys might like seeing your club badge at the side of your name. So thank you, mate. Glad you appreciate it. Thank you for letting me know. So, are you going to the game this weekend, Pitchside? Are you going to watch your club this weekend? You got obviously. I'm just holding off for a minute before we go to the next game, just to see if one or two others get in before we move on. But if they don't, we'll move on, and they can just leave their predictions in the comment section afterwards. But just obviously giving them a few minutes to see if they notice the stream flag up on their feed. Jack saying, yeah, I like the badge feature. Thank you, Jack. Thank you for letting me know, mate. Glad you like that. Like I say, I specifically did it for you guys. Obviously, the likes of Ben and Billy and Jamie, they see their club badges come up on Fanden quite regularly because we've covered a few of their games for their club. But obviously, non-league clubs at the moment we're not covering at the moment. Hope to maybe do some in the future. And as I've told Pitchside a few times, I do hope in the future to try and catch some Northern Irish football. But as I've already explained to him, it's a lot difficult because most of the games we can cover are normally on the telly. The rest are not on the telly. And I think Pitchside told me only one game a week in Northern Ireland is on the TV, which is just ridiculous. Why, if there's two good fixtures on, why not play two good fixtures? Why do they need to keep it stuck to one fixture per week? That's crazy. Imagine if they did that in the Premier League, eh? Yeah, they wouldn't, would they? Pitchside saying, I think Villa will be solid at the back and keep a clean sheet. Clean sheet, mate. They have a good defence, but I expect them to rest a few players. Yeah, you could be right, Pitchside, although we are into the last 16 now. So, obviously, with Liverpool getting knocked out of it, and Arsenal, Chelsea are also out of it as well, they might take it a bit more seriously, because they might think, hey, we've got a great chance to win a cup here. Because, well, let's have a look. What Premier League clubs we got left in it? We've got Villa left in it, Newcastle and Brighton, but they're playing each other. So, one of them's going out of it. Forest is still in it. Man United and Fulham are still in it, so one of them's going to go out because obviously they're playing each other. Palace is still in it, but they're playing Millwall. Bournemouth and Wolves are still in it. They're playing each other, so one of them's going to go out. And obviously Manchester City playing Plymouth. So we could be down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, man, yeah. So we could be, yeah, that's actually, I didn't think of it. So we could be down, could, the maximum we could have in the next round in the last 8 would be 7 Premier League clubs. Because obviously there's 1, 2, sorry, 1, 1, 2, 3. So the 3 games involving Premier League clubs playing each other in this round. So yeah, we could be down, the maximum we could have is 7. So let's hope there is a cup upset, guys. Let's hope there is at least one cup upset, because it would be nice to at least see 2 championship, or we're just down to championship now. It's got Cardiff championship, Ipswich a championship, Burnley and Preston a championship, Millwall a championship, and Plymouth a champ. So yeah, it's just championship and Premier League now. So let's hope that at least 2 championship clubs get through to the next round. Fingers crossed, guys. Let's hope so. But yeah, good strategy. I like your strategy there, Pitchside. You're right. I just think, like I say, I think Villa will be thinking that they've got a great chance to go on and win this now, because Chelsea are out, Arsenal are out of it, Liverpool are out of it. So obviously the only big clubs left in it really that we could shout about or considered to be bigger clubs is Villa, Newcastle, Man United, and Manchester City. So only really 4 big clubs left in it, if you like, or the top echelons of the Premier League, if you like. Meaning no disrespect to the other clubs. But yeah, good strategy there, Pitchside. Pitchside saying, no, Gaz, I can't make it, unfortunately. We'll be there next week against Carrick, though. All right, fair enough. Yep, no, fair enough, mate. Some games you can get to, some games you can't. Are you playing away this weekend, mate, or are you at home? Is that what part of the reason why you can't go? Is is unfortunately will be there next week against Carrick. Is Carrick, are you playing them at home? I presume you might have an away fixture then this week then. Jack saying at least you got right, Barge Gaz, laugh out loud with Worthing having 3 clubs. Yeah, well, obviously I speak to you quite regular, don't I, Jack? So I know which is your main club, mate. I know you support 3 clubs, but I know which club you love the most. So obviously that's the way. That's why I've put your club badge for Worthing. Pitchside also supports. Uh, obviously supports his club, the Potters, if I'm remembering rightly. Um, that's their nickname. But also, is it Chelsea pitchside that you follow as well in the Premier League? I think, if I remember rightly. So obviously, I'm going to always going to put the team that you guys love the most. So yeah, thank you, Jack. Pitchside saying yes, guys. Only one game a week. Not allowed to broadcast 3 p.m. games for some reason. Yes, I find it strange as well. Well, I can understand the 3 p.m. thing. I don't mind that because I wish they'd protect that in English football, to be fair, because the media companies are now starting to tap into that, aren't they? So I've no problem with the 3 o'clock kickoffs being protected from the TV. But if there's a game on I mean, sometimes in Northern Ireland, there's a game on a Friday night, and why can't they move a game to a Sunday? You know, if they want to have 2 games on in a week, there's nothing wrong with that. Every other league does it. So, and plus, a Northern Irish league is starved of finance. So, I'm 2 games on the odd week would be a massive cash boost to the clubs involved in the Northern Irish Premiership. So yeah, it is a strange one, but I'm all for protecting the 3 o'clock kickoffs. To be fair, mate. Jack saying big Lancashire derby, first time Preston are playing Burnley in the FA Cup history. Is it? Is it the first time? That can't be, Jack. I'll have to look that one up. Is that seriously first time they've ever played each other in the cup? Well, that's a surprise to me. How old the cup is? I'll have to look that one up. I'm not saying I don't believe you. I just find that hard to believe. Generally, anybody said that to me, I'd find it hard to believe. Jack saying, I mean, the town of Worthing having 3 clubs. Ah, right. No, no. I've heard you talk about them enough. So obviously, I looked them up. I think I looked. Was it on your Twitter account or Facebook account? I can't remember. I know I saw your club badge on one of your social media accounts. So obviously I looked it up and managed to find it. So yeah, well, I'm glad I got it right, mate. I didn't know Worthing had 3 clubs though. Pitchside is saying, yep, it's too far away, Gaz. It's about 1 hour, 45 minutes. Might not seem too far away, but it really does take away a whole day. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, totally. Especially with the winter months, doesn't it? Because obviously still going dark. I know it's getting lighter nights a little bit now because I think it's going dark about 6 o'clock now. But yeah, I totally understand pitch side. Don't worry about it, mate. Absolutely, you got other things to do as well. And sometimes it's difficult to give a whole day up just for a 2 hour game. So yep, I'm right with you there, mate. Pitch side saying, yep, Chelsea, Portsdown, always the first though. You're right. Thank you, mate. Yeah, I knew it was. Obviously, after speaking to you, being part of fandom for a while, I know you've obviously stressed that that's your main club. Anyway, Jack is saying, give us the next game, Gaz. Mate, don't think they're coming, unfortunately. Yeah, I was just giving them 5 minutes to come in, but yeah, I was just about to move on to the next one. So, if you do drop in after the stream, guys, if you're obviously in the league table and you've missed the live stream, then just go into the comment section below and leave your predictions in for the last 16. So, yep, on to the next one. Don't forget, guys, just before we do move on to the next one, please do hit the thumbs up if you could. And thank you very much if you have already. So, next game, Forest v Ipswich. Nottingham Forest v Ipswich. Now, I think Forest is going to win this. Forest are playing really well so far this season. I've been quite impressed with Forest. I do hope they get European football because won't that be amazing with their history to see them get back into the European competitions? Because obviously Forest have won the European title twice years ago. Was it back in the 70s or 80s? I can't remember now. But they've won the European title twice. So I don't know if they'll quite make it in the Champions League. But even if they can't make the Champions League, it would be great to just see them back in Europe again. So, what's your thoughts for Nottingham Forest v Ipswich, guys? I'm thinking Forest are going to win. I'm just not sure which way to go with this one. Forest at home. I think I'm going to go. I think I'm going to go 3-0. I'm going to go 3-0 for that one. Jack is saying Forest 2-0. Okay, Jack. Thank you, mate. Yeah, sorry for the delay, guys. I was just trying to see at least one other comes in. Just means less work for me later because I'll have to go back and check the messages. But it's not to worry. We'll just crack on now. Pitch side is saying, think of the badge. Think of the bright side. Us three will get an advantage to the others because we have predicted the Villa match. Yeah, that's true. Yep, if they don't get their predictions in before the kickoff for the Villa game, then it won't count. I will be a stickler for that one. So yep, if they don't get their predictions in for the Villa before the Villa game kicks off, then it won't count. So yep, well said. Didn't think of that pitch side, but as I say, I was only giving them a chance to come in because if I get the predictions now while I'm sat here, it just means less work for me later on. But yep, that's a good point, mate. Good point. Jack saying 77 and 78 consecutive seasons. I believe Villa was 82. Oh, for the European. Oh, right. For you on about the European Cup. Yeah. I couldn't remember if it was the 70s or 80s for Forest. That's the one I was meaning. But yeah, it was 77, 78. Is that? I thought it was actually earlier in the 70s. I thought it was more like 74, 75. But thank you, Jack. I'm presuming you've just Googled that, mate. Pitch side saying Forest 2, Ipswich 1. Can't see Ipswich letting Forest have an easy game, but Forest will prevail. Yeah, I think Forest. I think Forest have been playing really well this season. I think Ipswich will certainly have a go, but I just think Forest, the way they've been playing this season, I think they'll just be too strong from which is why I've gone for the 3-0. So yeah, pitch side saying 2-1 Ipswich. Thank you, mate. Sorry, yeah, 2-1 Forest. Sorry. Jack saying no, I just know it. Laugh. All right, fair enough, Jack. And there you go, telling me on social media you don't know much about football, and you've just remembered something like that quickly off the top of your head. Well, I knew Forest. I knew Forest had won the European Cup twice. I just couldn't remember which year it was. That's all. But maybe that's because I'm older. When you get to my age, your memory's not as sharp as it used to be. And Jack also saying, I hope Forest win for our commentator again. Yep, fair enough, Jack. Fair enough. Right, next one, guys. Newcastle v Brighton, the game that Jack's travelling to on Sunday. Newcastle v Brighton. You'll have to make sure you pick your prediction wisely here, Jack. Give us a prediction with your head, not your heart, because I know you'll be wanting Brighton to win. But obviously, to get points on the board, you're going to have to switch your emotions off giving me a prediction for this one, mate. You're going to have to think with your head, not your heart. Jack saying I wasn't even born till 2000. No. To be fair, I wasn't born in the 70s either, but I'm an 80s kid. But I still know things about Georgie Best, and he was before my time as well. So, and other great players. I've forgotten the other player. I've forgotten his name, but there's another old player I remember looking up a while back as well. Stevie's saying you're making me feel old, Jack. Yeah, he's always banging on about being born in 2000, isn't he? Jack saying 2-1 Brighton. Okay, Jack. Thank you, mate. So Jack is going Newcastle 1, Brighton 2. Thank you, Jack. What's your thoughts, pitch side? I'm going to go. I do think it could be a tight one, this Newcastle Brighton. It's a tough one to call this. I'm going to go for 2-2, actually. I'm going to go 2-2, and it goes to penalties. So, yeah, I'm sitting on the fence for that one. Jack saying long 7-hour coach trip home if Newcastle win. Yeah, absolutely. Yep, you'll have to take your phone or your iPad or whatever to keep you occupied on the way home, or a good book. Pitch side say Newcastle 1, Brighton 1. Brighton go on to win it on penalties. Well, thank you, pitch side. We're not going to give the prediction for the penalties. We're just going to keep it to the game. But you're going 1-1 for that one, mate. Thank you. So thank you, pitch side. So next one is Preston Burnley or Lancashire Derby. So Preston Burnley, it's a no-brainer, isn't it? I mean, I'd love to see Preston win this, to be honest. But I just think Burnley will be too strong for them, to be honest. I got 2-0 Burnley. I don't know actually. 2-0. Should I give Preston one? Yeah, I'm gonna go 2-1 actually, Burnley. I'm gonna go 2-1. And watch this bite me now. They'll probably win 2-0. And then I'll be like, why didn't I go with 2-0? But I'm going 2-1 to Burnley. Jack is saying Preston 1, Burnley 4. Thank you, Jack. So 4-1. That's an interesting one. Pitchside saying 3-0 Burnley. Thank you, Pitchside. 3-0 to Burnley. Good shout, mate. Right, on to the next one, guys. Next one is Manchester United v Fulham. And this is a tough one, to be honest, because United are a shambles at the minute. You just don't know what you're going to get with them, do you? Um, this could be an upset, this one. I think if there's a potential for an upset in the cup, I think it could be Fulham knocking Man United out, because United have been shocking at home recently. This is a real. I don't know what to go with it. Fulham, Man United. I think so Jack is saying, what's Jack saying for this one? Jack saying United 1, Fulham 2. Okay, Jack, thank you, mate. United 1, Fulham 2. And Pitchside saying 1-0 United. Thank you, Pitchside. Um, I'm gonna I'm gonna go 2-1 Fulham. I'm gonna go with my instinct. That's the first one I thought of, so I'm gonna go 2-1 Fulham. Thank you, guys. Next one is Crystal Palace Millwall. Crystal Palace Millwall. This one is a tough one because this is the derby, and it's a London derby. Who did Millwall play in the last round? Leeds, wasn't it? It was Leeds he knocked out in the last round. Well, I went against Millwall in the last round, so this time I'm going to go for Millwall. I'm going to say Millwall to nick it 1-0. I'm probably giving. I think that's more a heart one rather than a head. So yeah, I'm going to go Millwall to grab another scruffy 1-0 one in that one. Jack is saying Palace 3-0. Thank you, Jack. You could be right. I think it's either going to be a Palace domination or it's going to be Millwall frustrating them and nicking a goal. So I'm going to go with the upset for that one. Pitch side is going 2-2. Good shout, mate. 2-2. Yeah, I do think it's going to be a bit of a scrappy one, this one, But then again, with Palace being a Premier League club, you just don't know if they're going to run away with it, do you? We'll find out over the weekend. Next one, guys. Bournemouth v Wolverhampton. Bournemouth v Wolves. I think Bournemouth are going to win this. I'm going to go Bournemouth to win. Wolves are really struggling at the minute. I'm going to go 3-0. 3-0 Bournemouth. What are you guys going with? I'm going 3-0 to Bournemouth for that one. I just think with Wolves scrapping to save their lives in the Premier League and Bournemouth obviously having a really good season, I just think Bournemouth will take the cup seriously. I think Wolves might play a weaker team, and I think Bournemouth will win it comfortably. Jack saying Bournemouth 3-1. Thank you, Jack. Pitchside is saying Bournemouth 1, Wolves 0. Thank you, Pitchside. Bournemouth 1, Wolves 0. Ian is with us. How you doing, Ian? Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're well. Welcome to the show. Pleasure to have you with us. Hope you've had a good week, mate. And thank you for dropping in. I don't know if you came in when we were doing it in the last round, Ian. I can't remember, but obviously the league table from the last round. Otherwise, I would have tried to slot you in, but obviously we've already done one round, so you'll be chasing your tail, mate, trying to catch up. But welcome to the show, Ian. Hope you're well, and a pleasure to have you with us, mate. Pitchside saying hello, top man. Thank you, Pitchside. So final game, guys. Manchester City v Plymouth. Can't see Plymouth causing an upset in this one. Not away from home. I'm going to go for 4-0 to City. 4-1. Shall I go 4-1? I'm going to go 4-1, actually. See if Plymouth score a goal. So I'll go 4-1. So what's your thoughts, guys? Manchester City v Plymouth? Jack is saying Plymouth 2, City 1. Oh, interesting, Jack. So Jack going for a cup upset there. Pitchside saying Manchester City 4-0. Thank you, Pitchside. Well, there we go, guys. All done. We'll see what happens over the weekend. Jack is saying that's more hope than reality. But never know. I'm the only one who said Brighton would beat Chelsea. Was you? No, you wasn't. You wasn't, Jack. Ben also said Brighton would win. Would beat Chelsea. He said 1-0. So yeah. Uh, so you wasn't the only one, mate. Jack, both you and Ben said Brighton would win that one. So there you go, guys. All done. That was nice and quick and easy. So yeah. So hopefully be a good game. So if you guys listening in, if you come in afterwards after the stream, you guys are involved in the table. If you don't get your predictions in for the Villa v Cardiff game before 8 o'clock, you must have it in no later than 8 o'clock. If you don't, then it won't count, guys. That's why I've come on tonight early, so that you had the chance to get your prediction in for that Villa v Cardiff game. So it'll just go down as a no prediction if you miss that 8 o'clock cut off. Jack is saying, take care, guys. Won't be on this weekend. Sorry, mate. No worries, Jack. Yeah, I know you're going to games. Safe travels, as I've said to you. But no apology needed. Thank you, Jack. We appreciate you coming, getting involved when you can. Hope you enjoy the football, mate. And stay safe and well on your travels. Thank you, Jack. Take care, mate. Stevie's saying, good luck, guys, with your predictions. Thank you, Stevie. Well said, mate. Pitside saying, cheers, Stevie. Top man. Thank you, Pitside. Pitside saying, I'm going to head off now, guys. See you later. All the best. Thank you, Pitside. Yep, no worries, mate. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe and well. As always, best wishes to you and your family. Thank you for coming, getting in quickly, mate, and getting your predictions in. Appreciated. Take care, mate. Stay safe. So, yep, that's it for me for now, guys. As I say, we've got to wait for predictions from Jamie, Ben, and Billy, who haven't give their predictions. So, if you're listening in afterwards, Jamie, Ben, and Billy, drop your predictions in the comments section below, and don't forget. If you don't get your Villa v Cardiff prediction in before 8 o'clock, then it won't count. If you put it in after 8 o'clock, I'm not going to count it. So I hope you guys do manage to get on before 8 o'clock. So, yep, thank you, guys. I'm going to jump off now, go and get the editing done I need to do ready for this weekend's games. So they've got an hour. It's 2 minutes, well, almost 7 o'clock now, pretty much. So they've got an hour to get that prediction in for Villa v Cardiff. So, yep, thank you, Pitchside. Thank you, Jack. Thank you for coming, getting in quickly. Appreciate you jumping in quickly to give you predictions. It saves me a bit of work having to come back to check the messages. So thank you, guys. Thank you, Stevie, for your help as always in the background. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Stay safe and well out there, guys. Look after yourself. Don't forget, guys, if you're coming in after the show, please do hit that like button. It does help us out. So thank you, guys. Stay safe. Have a great weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.